David Viscott, we have a call that's very disturbing coming up. What is this?
Okay, her name is Rena, and she's on line B. She's 11 years old and needs some help.
Rena? Rena?
Yes,
You're 11?
yes.
Where are you now?
I'm living with the family.
With a family?
Yes.
How long have you been with them?
About 6 months.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
Well, I got molested, and I've never told anybody but my mom a couple years ago. And it was really shocking to her. She was like really shocked. And a couple years ago, me and my father had got thrown out of the house. And we didn't have nowhere to stay.
You and your father?
Yes.
Why was your father thrown out?
Because he didn't have a job and he couldn't pay the rent.
And was your mother living with him?
No, my mother lived by herself.
Okay, so why weren't you with your mother?
My mom wanted me to stay with my dad because she couldn't keep me at where she was living.
Okay, who molested you?
My mom's sister's husband's brother.
Okay. And you moved in with your dad
Yes.
right after the molestation?
No, not really.
How long afterwards?
It was like 2 years after.
Okay. And your father lost his job and you were put out in the street?
Yes, and then my uncle offered us to live with him. And then after my father had seen one of his friends, and his friends had invited him to live with him, but I was still staying with my uncle. Then I came to live here with them, and I am still living here. My father is looking for work.
You're living right now with your uncle?
No, I'm living with another family.
Who's that family?
My dad's friend.
Oh, your dad's friend.
Yes.
Okay, so do you go to school?
Yes.
And you're with this family. What is it like living with this family?
It's kind of weird because I feel like I want my own house, and I want all kinds of things that they have that I can't have.
Like what?
Like nice clothes and stuff.
Uh-huh. Who takes care of you?
Well, we all live in one house, and we stay together in bunches. Like, I mostly hang around with, my dad's friend's daughter.
Okay. But who, for instance, buys your clothes, buys your food?
My father.
Is he working?
No, he's on unemployment, so,
Are you taken care of?
yes.
But you want more?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you need?
Like, I just want more than I have. It's hard to live with other people.
What does it feel like?
It's very weird. I just want my own house sometimes.
Do you see your mother at all?
What?
Do you ever see your mother?
Yeah, I see her like every other weekend, but I can't see her now because my grandfather's in the hospital, and she has to take care of him, and my grandmother, because nobody wants to pay for my grandfather's funeral when he dies.
Does your mother send you any money?
No, but she does give my dad money sometimes.
Do you ever ask her for things? Is she working?
Yes.
Do you ever ask her for things that you need?
Well, she works in the clothes department, so she gives me clothes when she knows that I need them.
Okay. And does she know that you need them now?
Yeah, she's been giving me little by little.
What sort of things do you get when you get them?
Like pants, socks, underclothes.
Okay, so it's the basic stuff, huh?
Yes.
What do you need right now?
A home.
I know. I know. More than anything, huh?
Yeah.
So what are your dad's chances?
Well, he's getting his own business, trying to get his own business in landscaping. He's working with one of the family's sons, but it ain't going very well now.
It's not, huh?
No.
In landscaping?
Yes.
Yeah. So does he work for someone else?
No.
What does he tell you about jobs?
Can you repeat that again?
What does he tell you about his job opportunities? What sort of things do you...
Well, he tells me, like, oh, I'm going to do this job and I'm getting paid this much, and I get happy and stuff because he's saving money little by little in the bank so we could get our own house. And I get really excited, but it seems like it's never going to happen.
How long has it been since you've been without a house?
About 6 months.
Mm-hmm. And how often do you see your dad?
I live with him.
Oh, so you're all together in this house?
Yes.
Oh, so that's not as bad as you painted it.
No.
But at least you're living with your dad.
Yeah.
So you have family.
Well, yeah, sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Would you be talking about the breakup of your parents in some way? When you say you wish you had a home with the mother and dad in it?
Yeah.
So if you were in this situation and your mother was living with your father in this house, you wouldn't feel this way, would you?
No, not really. But
Yeah.
then I would, sort of, because they get in arguments and stuff, and then I'm in between, and
I
it
understand.
affects me.
But if your mother and father were just having rough times and couldn't afford a place of their own and were living with this other family and were getting along, you wouldn't be calling me tonight, would you?
No.
No. Because people don't cry about being poor. They cry about being lonely. Isn't that what this is about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does your dad know this?
No, and it's hard for me to tell him.
Well,
that,
no, wait a second. What you need to talk to your dad about is your feelings. You see, he is feeling ashamed because of his not getting a job. But that's not what's bothering you. Oh, on the surface it may be a little, but down deep, you're upset because you don't have a home.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And all that a home is a place where you feel loved.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that you feel loved in a home is so you can talk about the things that bother you.
Yeah.
A home where you cannot talk about the things that bother you, even if it's a big mansion and you have servants and you have all these things and endless closets of clothes, doesn't feel full. But a house, no matter how humble it is, where people respect each other and love each other and let people talk about their feelings, is a place where you can feel comfortable. And what you have to do, because you're the one who needs to do this, because you're the one who called, you can make your whole life a lot better right now. What you need to do is you need to say to your dad, I need to tell you how I feel. I miss not having a home, a place where I have a mother and father taking care of me. It's not the money, and it's not so much the things I miss, but I miss having someone who's there to talk to me. And I need to talk to you. Does he spend much time with you?
Sort of, but he's been mostly spending time looking for jobs and having his girlfriend take him places because he don't have a car right now.
Okay. Where does she live?
In Los Angeles.
No, does she live in the same place?
No.
How do you get along with her?
I get along good with her.
I would always try to get along with her.
Yeah.
That's being politically correct. I mean, you want to make it easy for everybody to live together.
Yeah.
Does she work?
Yeah.
Are they thinking of getting together?
They're thinking of moving into a house together. They're both saving money. And all they have saved up in the bank is $300 right now.
What do they need?
Well, my dad says, and he gets his, money from taxes. He's gonna put it in the bank and try to save money to get a good house and all the supplies we need.
Okay, but the main thing is what he can give you now that you're not getting, and that's the understanding, someone to talk to, and someone to be there for you when you need to talk about the hurt that you're having. You've got to tell him about your feelings, and tell him that you need to just talk about them. You don't want him to shell out any more money. You just want him to give you a little more time so that you can know that you have a place to go with your feelings.
Mm-hmm. Most of my family have offered me their homes, but I just want to stick with one of my parents.
I understand, and that's probably correct. So that you are doing the right thing, but you've got to get your dad to talk to you about what it is you're feeling. If you can do that, Rena, you're going to feel a lot better. Because what you're missing mostly is the intimacy of a family, more than the roof over your head. Okay?
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Give me a call back.
Okay, were you up in Upland at a meeting of a church?
Sure.
Yeah, because somebody asked me to ask you.
Okay. It's interesting you know about that. Is school going good?
Yeah.
Put your energy in school. That's your job, you know.
Okay.
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 Take care, and call me back.
Okay.
This city is full of a lot of little tragedies and sadnesses that none of us are aware of. They don't make the papers, but they do tear at our hearts. And we're just not taking care of our own in these times. A lot of people are slipping through the cracks. Maybe it's time we heard what people really need. We'll be right back.